This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I got to talk about this documentary 3-part series coming up on ABC Australia. It's going to be about dogs. It's going to feature Pistol and Boo, and Pistol and Boo are the dogs that Amber Heard illegally took into Australia. Now, I know what some people might be thinking. Oh, it's going to be on TV about Depp vs. Heard. It's going to be negative towards Johnny, but I don't know, because Australia has been very negative towards Amber, and we get a hint that they've been deliberately negative towards Amber that goes beyond what happened with the dogs, which is what I was thinking and some people might be thinking. Now, I said it's a hint. However, there is something there. We'll of course get into that, so let's take a look at this article. Here we see it, Tony Armstrong, Pistol and Boo, and a real-life fairy tale that ABC unveils 2022 lineup. Less than a year into his dream job as an ABC sports presenter, former footballer Tony Armstrong has been chosen to host his own primetime show about his other passion, dogs. The 31-year-old rookie TV host, whose popularity continues to rise, is fronting A Dog's World, a 3-part series about our relationship with our canine companions, which uses genetics, neuroscience, behavioral, and psychological research to examine why the dog really is man's best friend. Wait, that's sociological. Alright, whatever that word is, that's not the most important part of the video. A Dog's World is one of several new programs for 2022 announced by ABC as part of its annual upfronts on Thursday. The story of another pair of dogs, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's Pistol and Boo, is the subject of an intriguing episode of another new ABC show unveiled at the 2022 virtual programming launch, Stories from Oz, billed as a documentary you can dance to. So, we got it right there. They're going to be featuring Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's Pistol and Boo. Well, I'm not sure exactly whose dogs they are. I thought they were Amber's. I think they're gone now. But that's not totally relevant. We're here to talk about Amber illegally bringing them into Australia and how that could be exposed. And this is a clip from the article about what Barnaby Joyce said, and he's an important player in this whole situation here. I'm going to get into him too and who he is, but first, let's take a look. When Barnaby Joyce said, Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California or we are going to have to euthanize them, a quintessentially Australian story was born. 6 years on, and the story has been turned into an irrelevant comedy documentary complete with fresh revelations from the Deputy Prime Minister, who is Joyce Barnaby. It's a story about our double-edged relationship to Hollywood celebrities. Co-creator Andrew Hansen says, on one hand, we love them, we adore them. On the other hand, we don't like them coming here and thinking they're better than us. And you know who goes around to a bunch of different places all around the globe and thinks she's better than everyone. So probably Australia doesn't like her too much. Hey, I can't speak for the entire country, but it's looking like she doesn't have too many friends there. In an interview with Hansen's co-creator on Stories of Oz, Chris Taylor, Joyce opens up about how his actions at the time were not just about protecting Australia from catching rabies. There may have been politics involved, Hansen says, but no spoilers. There may have been politics involved. You mean politics where the woman can be an abuser and people don't believe Amber and Johnny's getting canceled? That's what I would speculate as. That's what I've been thinking. And here's Barnaby Joyce, Deputy Prime Minister of Australia, Minister for Infrastructure, Transport and Regional Development, member for New England. So this guy seems not to like Amber so much. If he did like Amber, he'd just hang out with Judge Nickel and Peter Safran and whoever else hangs out with Amber Heard and plays Monopoly at night with her and just go for it and just say, yeah, we let her off the hook with a slap on the wrist. But obviously, he's pushing through on it and he is not letting it go. Okay, so here's what I've been thinking all this time that I don't think I've quite put out there before, is that, you know, bringing dogs into Australia is pretty serious. It can F things up, absolutely. But I did find it abnormal that they were continuing so long about this incident with these dogs against Amber. And I did think, you know what, these people must be watching this case. Obviously, they were watching the UK case where Amber lied on the stand, and they're thinking, we cannot let her get away with this. So in this rare case, I think if it was somebody else who did this, they wouldn't be so adamant about it, because the person that did this might have actually only done that one thing wrong in their life, and they'd be like, this is bad, Australia's strict and everything, but you know what? This person did this, and, you know, they're a doctor, they're a lawyer, or they're another actor who has no other record of lying and being a criminal as far as abusing somebody in 2009, as far as a DUI, as far as ruining a career, and they were like, we got to get her on this. That's what I'm thinking, and that will be perfectly fair, that will be fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's their right to do that, and they should do that. And the reason a lot of times you want to do that to someone like Amber Heard is to make an example. And this would be a good example. I don't know so much about Tony Armstrong. I hear he's getting to be bigger in Australia. So let's see what he says. And I hope he does a good job on this. And I hope he's on the right side. And if he is, well, maybe a follow-up and a little video about, thanks, Tony. Thank you for joining Justice for JD. Anyway, a few things about the channel. First of all, shout out to Carla Ellis, Cindy Bryden, and Lotus Flower sending me some good articles. Thank you very much. Also, got a GoFundMe and a PayPal. Links down below if you'd like to donate to this channel. Got already $500 on GoFundMe. Gonna save up for a new PC. Just make the channel a little better, higher quality, stuff like that. Not the most important thing in the world, but it helps get our word out there that we think is true. But enough about that. If you're not subscribed here, and you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.